Children are set to be protected from radical gender ideology under the government's long-awaited proposals reforming relationships, sex and health education. The Department for Education's updated guidance, which English schools will be required by law to have regard to once finalised, warns that gender identity is a highly contested subject which should not be taught. It explains that, if asked about the issue, schools should teach the facts about biological sex and not use any materials that present contested views as fact, including the view that gender is a spectrum. The guidance also introduces age requirements for the subject, meaning children will not receive sex education until at least age 9 or be taught about explicit sexual acts until 13. The proposals emphasise that parents are the first educators of their children and should be allowed to withdraw their children and see what they are being taught. The Institute's Head of Education, John Denning, is here to explain more. John, the guidance makes some helpful steps towards countering inappropriate sex education in schools, but how could the proposals go further?
Well, it's certainly true that it's helpful, and there's real vocal opposition to some of the things that it says. So it is important to support those positive things. It's only draft guidance and it's out for public consultation. But it is true that it could go further. For example, the law actually requires this guidance to be issued with a view to ensuring pupils learn the nature of marriage and its importance for family life and the bringing up of children. And the guidance does say, helpfully, pupils should be taught that marriage represents a formal and legal recognised commitment of two people to each other, which is intended to be lifelong. But it says nothing about the significance of that for the bringing up of children. And the statistics are very clear about those benefits. Children should not be denied that knowledge for some of the most important decisions they'll make in their lives.
Thanks for that, John.
For more great content, like, subscribe and hit the notification bell.